Testing, can you see it? Well, it's live. No. Got it?
Now we are.
Okay, perfect. All right, hello everybody. My name is Brianna Goodwin and I am the Senior Cadillac Sales Director in Mary Kay, and I am Taylor's personal recruiter. And I'm sorry if you can't see me super well. I'm literally hiding from my son in my office right now and the lighting is not the best, but that's what you do. You know, as a mom, right? So we invited you all to be able to watch this because it is so exciting. I met Taylor about 6 months ago. She was at a bridal appointment with her friend, actually. And, you know, she had been using the product for a while and she just loved it already. Her husband's mom actually used it for personal use already as a consultant. And so, you know, sometimes it's always about right timing. And so it has been such a pleasure to watch in the last 6 months this woman, be able to, you know, go, I just want a discount on my products, to now us inviting you to even be watching this and to be a part of this as she grows into the top 2% in the company. And so I tell you this because if you hear something tonight that slightly interests you and you hear something that pulls at your heartstrings, I want you to know that she's been able to get where she has been in 6 months. I've seen people do it in 4 months. And so sometimes we think in our life that we don't have the control to change, our finances or where we're living or what we're not liking with or our happiness. And I've been able to witness this happen so many times. And so I'm just saying this for the hope of the possibility. And so I'm just going to really share with you a little bit about me and my story with Mary Kay. I'm going to try to keep it brief and simple because I know that your time is really valuable. And, you know, Taylor chose you because she, one, knew that you had interest. Two, she chose you because she just really respected your opinion. And as she is moving up on the career path, to get somebody's opinion like yours is so important to her, because good or bad feedback is going to really help her when she is in my position and helping someone else to do this and know how to maybe answer questions you may have, or, you know, how to direct you in the, you know, the right way or whatever it may be. And so, it just really helps us to sharpen her skills. And that's in Mary Kay what we're all about. We're all about the support, the training to build that confidence. And you right now are such a significant part in helping her do it. So I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. So how this is going to work is I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I'm going to tell you a little bit of how the company works. And then you're just going to take a really quick survey. We're just going to send you the link. And there's just a couple questions on it. Your name, who invited you to be on this call, which I'm assuming is Taylor, but maybe you're a part of one of Taylor's team members too. And just your feedback, what you think. We just want your honest opinion. So just be really raw and honest with us. By just turning that in, if you're not on live, you will get a $15 gift certificate to use however you wish. Just go on a shopping spree and have fun. And if you decide that you want to know a little bit more and you want to get on the phone call for us, I bet we'll bump it back up to that $25 gift card for you to answer maybe some of your specific questions. So let's just get going. I started my business 4.5 years ago. Prior to that, I had my own hair studio and I was a cosmetologist. I am the minority in the Mary Kay world. There are not many people out there like me. And so I say that in the sense of you do not have to know how to do hair, how to do makeup, any of that stuff. I just happen to be in that profession. And to be really honest with you, I didn't really learn that much in hair school. I paid a lot of money to learn how to keep things extremely clean. Everything came with my classes and follow-up later. But prior to that, I actually worked in restaurants since the age of about 16. I loved to work. I graduated when I was 16. I homeschooled myself the first 2 years of high school, finished when I was 16 with honors. Was always someone who just wanted to go work and make money. And so money was really fast and quick in restaurants, but the schedules kind of sucked, and so did the people, to be honest. I loved it, but at the same time, you don't own your life, and you're dealing with people who maybe sometimes aren't happy to see you. And I just knew that that wasn't going to be a long-lasting career. It was quick cash, but there was no really actual growth in it. And so that's when I had my first vision in, I guess, growing up is okay, I guess I'm going to go just like everybody else did, and I'm going to go to college, and I'm going to get a hair license, some sort of training, and to be my own boss, because this is not going to, work. And so I'm doing that, and, life happened along the way. And I'm pretty honest about where I come from, because I just want people to know that, I understand when life is a little bit chaotic. They say women are going through a crisis, about to go in a crisis, or coming out of a crisis. And so right now there's probably something going on in your life that is telling you, well, whatever she's about to say, it's not going to work for me because this is going on. And so I love to paint the picture, because I love to give you the idea that anything is possible in this business. And so I came from a background of extreme chaos with my parents, both of which were addicted to multiple substances. And my mom actually committed suicide about 5 years ago. And so I grew up in a household where I didn't always completely feel safe, and I always needed an outlet, and I didn't really know what that was. And then when my mom passed away, I had no idea that I was looking for some positive encouragement and women and a place that I could grow in, and people believed in me. And so I only honestly went to this makeover just to get this person off my back. I thought it was old lady makeup, and I thought, well, if I can network and get a hair client, why not? So I went. I had really bad skin. I know you can't see me that well right now, but
it's flawless now.
I don't. I used to have cystic acne, get shots in my face. I had been to the dermatologist, and this is what I know. If you don't become a consultant, I'm telling you, we have the best skincare out there for all different kinds. And if you are not confident about your skin, I used to be that person. It may be hard for you to believe that I couldn't even look people in the eye, because I was so self-conscious about my skin. People used to make fun of me. I was on all kinds of, medication that not only you think is helping the acne, but was making it actually worse. I was peeling off like a lizard, and it wasn't cute. And so I was piling a lot of makeup on to cover it, but it wasn't fixing it. And so to find a product, that's how it really started. You have to love the product. So I'm assuming a lot of you have kind of come across it or tried it and had some interest. That within a month, my skin was dramatically changing. And I'm like, what? These Mary Kay bottles are the thing that finally changed it? I spent thousands of dollars to just Walmart and Target, and this is the thing. And so the only thing I could see at that point was, okay, I'm paying X amount of dollars already for mascara. Everybody washes their face every day. Everybody puts mostly foundation on every day. So if I'm going to use it and it's working, why am I going to pay full price, right? That's why to this day I keep my hair license, because why am I going to pay full price for hair products? No way, that's crazy. So if I could just be a consultant to get 50% off of everything that I was already using, and I didn't have to sell it and I didn't have to do anything, why wouldn't I at least do that? So I said, okay, I'll do that, but I'm not going to be the Mary Kay lady. I have my own real job. I have a real business. I make money. I'm not doing it, and sometimes we think we have it, right? I have it. I have my thing. I'm not changing anything. But when you really looked at my life, then I was living in an extra bedroom at my dad's house with my husband. We were married really young, 2 months after I was 18 years old. And we were living at my dad's, and we were in tons of debt. And I barely had enough money to even purchase my starter kit to begin a business. But I had a real job that was getting really nowhere, right? And so, but I couldn't see that then, because sometimes we're so stuck and it's just working what's working and I can't change anything. So, I said, well, I'm just going to meet with you just to see what happens, and just to help me with the stuff that comes in this starter kit, because it's really cute and I love the products. So from there, she said, go do 30 faces in 30 days. And I honestly, to this day, cannot really tell you why I did that, because to be honest, I wasn't going to work this as a business. So why in the heck was I going to go find 30 women to get their opinion of the products? But I was a rule follower. I just listened to my director and I did it. And the cool thing was there was no pressure to do that. I had a choice to and I had a choice not to. And I just decided to see what was the worst that would happen. And in my first month, I sold $2,000 of product in 1 month, but it took me 10 hours. So we make 50% of everything we sell. I made an extra $1,000 in 10 hours. That's like $100 an hour. And then I started comparing. To do a full cut and color and all of this stuff for me to even make $150 to $200 was about 3 to 4 hours of my time standing on my feet. And I didn't know if they were going to come back or if they were going to come back in longer lengths of time. And I thought, wow, what could I do if I spent a little bit more time doing this? And you know, with hair, any job really, honestly, that you're clocking in, clocking out, you're a teacher, you're a doctor, anything you do, you're only making one source of income. Because when you leave and you're at home, you are no longer making any money, right? That's what happens. And if your salary, it honestly kind of sucks more because they just work you more hours and you still get paid the same amount of money whether you do more or you do less. So there's no overtime in that. And so I thought, you know, I am so stuck. We have all this debt. Why not make even a couple extra $100 with Mary Kay? What could that hurt if I just gave it a little bit of my time? Because I knew that that would relieve some stress. And this is what I know about women. We function on how we feel. And if we feel strapped and anxious, we tend to now start not being the best mom, the best wife, the best girlfriend, the best daughter, because we're stressed and we don't really know how to handle it. So we kind of like vomit it out on everybody else. Or what it does is for me, internalized some neck problems and some back problems. And if I could relieve that, feel a little bit more relaxed and like room to move and to be able to get things that I wanted or go get my nails done or go get cute shoes, I would be willing to do it. And so anyways, from there, I saw that there were so many sources of income with Mary Kay. So you can go to, you know, do a makeover where you sit down with somebody and you share the products like you would with one of your girlfriends. What I love in Mary Kay, everybody says, well, I am not the sales type. Well, thank goodness you aren't, because if you decide you want to do this, I'd have to completely retrain you, and that's a big hassle. So the cool thing is, you know, women don't like to be sold to. Have you ever had somebody come at you at the mall at one of those kiosks and they're like, do you want to try this sample? And you're like, oh my gosh, no. Like, I always act like I'm on the phone. Right? And I'm supposedly, you think, the salesperson, and I can't even handle those people. So with Mary Kay, how I love it that we set you up from the beginning is really just sharing. I'm a beauty consultant with Mary Kay. I just started teaching skincare mineral makeup, and I would just really value your opinion. Is there any reason I can't try some of these products, you know, on your face and get your opinion for my practice? Every woman wants to give their opinion. Every woman is up for a free makeover, and everybody wants to be taught something new of what to do with their skin or their makeup. And so that was easy, but I was provided with the scripts to do that. I could do it through texting. I felt comfortable, I felt confident because my director was helping me every step of the way. She didn't just say, oh, go do this and figure it out. I had the support. So with doing a makeover or a party is like 3 to 6 people. It's not your whole town, is a party, right? And so just around a kitchen table, just going, put this on, take this off, put this on, take this off. How does it feel? Okay, great. Let's play a game. And if, you know, you loved anything, you're welcome to purchase it, right? But I teach you how to, you know, say that. And what happens is people they're rubbing their face and they're like, oh, I like the way that feels. Oh, I like the way it smells. Oh, look at like my dark circles. They're gone, right? And they are selling themselves. Their friends are telling them how good they look, and I don't have to do anything. So first source of income is it kind of turns into 2 sources, because every night you're going to bed, you're washing your face, and I'm in bed going, reorders are coming in, right? Because it's a consumable product. So if you're going to ever sell something, you want to sell something that's going to run out. And so I know that every woman, even if times are getting rough and you have to clip off the bottoms at some point to scrape your product out, you are still not going to go without your cleanser. You're still not going to go without your moisturizer or whatever your thing is that you use, or maybe you're the full gamut and you use everything. So if they're going to go somewhere, they're going to go to a department store, they're going to go to a makeup counter, they're going to go to Walmart or Target, why not come to me? Why not come to the mom in the community? Why not come to the small business owner to support her dreams and her life? So through sales, through reorders, reorders can be through a text on your website, which is actually one of the best rated shopping websites in the entire world, through Mary Kay. If you can hear my son, he's like doing bath time and he's laughing in the back. I don't know if you can hear it. And so anyways, through sales, through that stuff. So I have the same customers from 4.5 years ago. Oh my gosh, the work I did then is still paying me today. That's awesome. Okay, so then what happens is you kind of start liking that, and even if you have another job or you can't commit to this full-time, which most women in Mary Kay, 85% of them have a full-time job, then you can still have a team member, and guess who takes care of them? I do, or Taylor does. And I'm going to train and go help them with their first parties or appointments or whatever, designing the business to them. So if you're at your job where you're teaching, or you work at Costco, or you work in retail, wouldn't that be cool that one of your girlfriends who you just decided to share with, who did need some extra money, is going and working your business, but you're still making a commission from what she's doing while you're at your other job, now making 2 sources of income? So we're dual marketing system. You can sell the product or you can have team members. And it's really nice that you have both of those options. So as a brand new consultant, that looks like anywhere from 4 to 13% commission. And in my position for adding team members and having a unit is 36%. So, you know, when I first came in, I came in to make 50%. Then I thought a couple extra $100 would really affect my family. They say in California, which most of you I think are in California on this video, an extra $500 would dramatically affect a person's family in California because it is expensive to live here, people. I live in San Diego. And then for me, moving into that position in my first year, replacing my entire income in half the time to making that income where I could do something I really loved. I could be around people who truly supported me, wanted the best for me, didn't push me into doing anything, understood when I was grieving the loss of my mom and needed to take a break, but then also supported me to be the best me and to be successful and to earn prizes and feel pretty and have fun. And so at that time, I didn't have a baby. My husband went through up and down, you know, having jobs and not having jobs. And this was my plan B. What if I didn't have Mary Kay, that I could say, I wanted to work a little extra this month to make some extra money because, you know, my husband lost his job. You know, right now you couldn't go to work and say, an unexpected bill came up. My insurance is due and I wasn't expecting it, so I'd like you to add another $200 onto my paycheck this week, right? You couldn't do that. But with Mary Kay, you could go, well, I could go hold a party this weekend for 2 hours and I could make that money. So we have the multiple sources of income. You can add team members. You don't have to. You don't have to sell a certain amount each month or week or anything. There is no quotas. So you could just have your personal use, or you could do more if you wanted to. And so I love that flexibility and freedom. I love that I get to make my own schedule. I just got back from the most amazing trip. I didn't have to ask anybody for time off. My husband and I just went to San Francisco, Napa, and I want you to dream for yourself for just a second. When is the last time you've gone on a vacation? When you went on the vacation, were you worrying about everything that you bought? Or did you just get to go and do whatever you wanted? We went to so many vineyards. We stayed in top of the line hotels and condos and ate whatever food we wanted, went wherever we wanted, and had the time of our lives because we've built a business to support us to do that, to not have to worry. All of our bills are paid and to, you know, move from there. And that is my dream for everybody. To be able to do that for yourself, to take your family on a vacation, to put money into a savings or retirement, to be able to buy your first home. Who knew because of Mary Kay at the age of 24, 2 years ago, I would be buying my first home in San Diego. I'll be really honest with you because it's expensive in San Diego. Where else, what business can you have that we were able to buy a $400,000 home because of our Mary Kay business? And so, I'm just so passionate about what I do because of how it's affected my life. And that not only has it affected my life, but I've watched several people that have come in to my unit, help them earn their cars, stay home with their children, be able to have freedom and flexibility, to have more time to do the things that you actually love what you do, right? We don't go to work just to work, you know, for our life, you want to love what you do. So anyways, just to kind of wrap it up, yes, we get tons of prizes from the company. I earned my first car in 1 year with Mary Kay. I had crashed 5 other ones before then, so my insurance was through the roof. It was ridiculous. So thank goodness Mary Kay came in and said, well, we're going to pay for 85% of your insurance, full taxes, license, registration, phew, plus the car payment, of course. And if you didn't want it, I have a girlfriend right now who didn't want it because she had too many kids, so she couldn't fit them in the car. So she took they do a cash compensation every month instead. So her husband was able to go get a truck to support his business. So you get $375 every single month for the consultant car if you don't want the car. Isn't that nice that they give you a choice? I love choices. So ask yourself, what would you love to choose? The car or the cash? And so I earned my first free car. Mary Kay had never had a brand new car ever in my entire life. I went to the dealership. I signed 3 pieces of paper. My dad drove me because he was like, there's no way you're leaving with this car. People don't actually do that. And then a week into it was like, the car is still in the driveway. Like, what is going on? Your record is terrible. Like, why would they do this? And it's like, because that's what Mary Kay does. I have a saying that the sky is blue and Mary Kay is awesome. And that's just kind of what I was rolling with at that time. So from there, life changed, right? I got pregnant. I earned 2 cars while I was pregnant, and boy, was I thankful for this business then, because when you're pregnant, if any of you have been moms, you know that you get morning sickness, you know that you're tired, you know that you need a nap all of a sudden when you least expected it, you know that now all of a sudden you're huge. I had a 9-pound baby, so towards the end I was humongous, and that if I didn't feel like working that day, I didn't have to. And if I needed to sit through a skincare class party, I could. And I worked with all women who totally understood and was totally okay with it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. He's like, he's in bed. So the child that came out of me is now in bed, and I have to be careful on my volume. So that was really, really awesome to me. And to not only just get by, but to be able to go and buy whatever crib, whatever stroller, whatever car seat, clothes, anything that we needed, and to not have to stress about taking care of a family. So I earned 2 cars while I was pregnant, and my dream was to bring him home in the fabulous pink Cadillac. So I earned a Chevy Equinox. I was about 6 months pregnant, went and picked that up. And then I had the baby, and then 2 weeks later, because you know it takes 3 months for them to come in, came our pink Cadillac. So he was a brand newborn when we went and got the prestigious pink Cadillac, which, by the way, if we didn't want that car and you're like, I would never want a pink car, fine, take the $900 in cash. So again, options, right? And so now we're currently earning our 4th free car in Mary Kay. Again, going back to, I just want a discount on my product. Nobody pushed me to do anything. And now I'm earning my 4th free car. And so I'm just so, so grateful for this Mary Kay opportunity. I'm so grateful for Mary Kay, who started this company 53 years ago, who is still a family-owned company, who is debt-free, who brings in $4.3 billion wholesale a year. And I just got an email that they're upping our commissions again and bonuses this year. What company does that? That keeps taking less from them to keep giving more to us? They're not decreasing our hours. They're not managing when we can come in. They're not trying to cut corners. They're just figuring out how to cut corners for themselves so they can give us, the ones who run their business, more money, more options, more freedom. And so I ask yourself, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What is your childhood dream? What do you want to be able to go do, travel, see, have security, peace of mind? What do you want for yourself? And is what you're doing right now getting you closer to that goal? Or do you maybe need to shift or change something? Is this a message that came that you're like, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know if I can do this, but part of my gut is pulling me to it. Don't ignore your gut feeling. A woman has the best intuition, and the feeling that you have of thinking maybe you're scared is the exact same feelings of fear as excitement, as if you're about to go on a roller coaster. It's exciting. You get to choose the way that you look at it. And that's another thing we do. The personal growth in Mary Kay is amazing. To be taught how to self-motivate yourself, grow your confidence, grow your self-esteem, grow positive girlfriends. Did you know you're like the 5 closest people around you? Who do you want to surround yourself with? I surround myself with people daily who make me think bigger, want more, be more, do more, have more, who expand my thinking to affect me and my family's future. I'm so excited that we will be able to pay for our son's college with cash, and he will get the choice to go wherever he wants to go. And I will never have to tell him no for anything, because I made a decision 4.5 years ago, a tiny $100 decision that I did not have the money for, to say, I'll just see and give it a try. And not just to give it a try, but to really give it a full effort for a couple of months. So I really knew, and I would not look back and go, I wish I had. So be a glad I did instead of a wish I had. And if anything, you have this Mary Kay card now to pull out of your back pocket as the plan B, that if you're not quite ready yet, if you can't make the jump or leap yet, that you know it's there and it's always waiting for you, and we are always here with open arms. So I will tell you the kind of income I make, just to wrap it up, because if I didn't know I could make a lot of money doing Mary Kay, I mean, you obviously assume that I do, but for me, I'm a numbers person. My highest check year to date is $10,000 in 1 month. Okay, I tell you this not to impress you, but to impress upon you, the most I was making ever before was $2,000 a month, working way more than I do now and not liking it and smelling, when I was at a restaurant, like a taco, and then in the hair salon, like bleach, and that's not cute, right? So now I just get to smell like Mary Kay perfume and do it at my leisure. Last year on my $10.99, not including sales, I made $70,000 doing Mary Kay. What would you have to do? I don't have a college education. I didn't go to get trained anywhere. Mary Kay trained me for everything. Where can you go that in a year, you can decide to make that amount of money and that I can grow it exponentially? We also have a retirement program for nationals, and they take the last 5 years of your income, average it out, and pay it to you for the next 15 years. And if you pass, they continue to pay it to your children or your family. What? There's no retirement program out there like that. So our national, she is number 2 in all of Mary Kay. Her name is Carol Anton. She was just a psychologist at a school, and she makes anywhere from $50,000 to $90,000 every month, monthly, not yearly, monthly. So if she retired today, 2 years early, she would make $44,000 every single year for the next 15 years. Would you want the option just to see if you could do it, to have that kind of future? Or would you rather just say, no, it's not for me, and just keep doing what you're doing? It's okay either way. It doesn't make a difference to me. It honestly also doesn't make a difference to Taylor. Of course, we would love you to be a part of her growing unit, her 24 charter team members, and would love to just help you with your goals in your life. It's just you deciding your why. What is aching at your heart that you want? Don't wait on it anymore. Be a part of this pink bubble that we call to make your dreams come true. I am so thankful that you watched this. I'm so thankful for you helping Taylor with her goal. Even if you have no interest at all, thank you for just taking the time, because I know that your time is valuable and I want to respect your time. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. All you got to do is click on the link she's going to send you. It's going to ask you for your name. It's going to ask you for who brought you here, which was probably Taylor. It's going to ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, and I'm going to preface this because I didn't have a place to put it on the questionnaire. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your level of interest in Mary Kay? It does say that, but it doesn't say a 1. You would rather eat dirt and live on the street. That is what I consider a 1. A 10 would be, yes, this sounds kind of cool. I would like to give it a try. And a 5, I don't know what to do with 5. It's like an in-betweener, like it's awkward. I don't even know what to do with it. So just skip the 5. It shouldn't have even been an option. I should have actually just took it off, but I don't think I could. So, and then I just want your feedback. And so you don't have to, write a monologue, just some really quick answers. And then as soon as you're done with it, you get to go shopping. So I hope you find some really fun stuff. We're doing some really amazing melt-proof stuff for this lovely San Diego heat that came to visit us. So thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And if you are a Facebook friend with Taylor, you are about to see the most magical weekend of her life as she goes to Mary Kay's seminar to really see the big picture that Mary Kay has to offer. So it'll be interesting to see what you think from that. And if a part of you goes, that looks like so much fun, I wish I could be there. Again, don't be a wish you would have, be a wish that you, or be a glad that you did. So thanks again. Have fun, guys. Oh, to start a business, why do I always forget this? I'm like, I don't care. I just want you to know how fun it is. I always forget. I don't ever tell people. See, you don't have to be good at this. It's only $100 to start a business, but you get $422 worth of product in there. You get this super duper uber humongous cute bag, Coach inspired. Sorry again if the lighting isn't good. A whole caddy comes out of it. You get 2 cleansers, 2 moisturizers, a day and night solution, a firming eye cream, an eye makeup remover, 12 foundations. Each one is normally retailed $22. So just do the math. 12 foundations. All of your sales tool aids, mirrors, samples, catalogs, calendar, consultant guide, handbook, everything you need, CD, all this fun stuff. And then me and Taylor come out of the box and we help you with your business. So it's $100. You get it in a couple of days. And from there, you can decide what you want to do with it. You could literally buy the bag and say, c'est la vie, I don't want anything to do with you guys ever again, and that's fine. Or you could have fun with your products and we can help you from there. So we will send you along with the link a picture of the starter kit because I know women are visual and we like to look at the picture and zoom in it and see what's all in it. So we will send you that too. Thanks again and hope to talk to you soon and can't wait to get your feedback. Have an amazing night.